Hello everybody, this is TonTon here, and today I have a completely unreleased Studio Series figures for you guys, and this at the moment might be the last figure that comes from the movie Bumblebee. This is the Studio Series Blitzwing from Bumblebee. Taking a look at the jet mode, and this is a McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom II of I think this is from the US Army, and I think this is a really nice design. It has the looks of the modern twist, but also looks really classic, and I really enjoy that. If you look closely here, as you see, the front section of the jet is painted in a really nice weathering bluish and grayish mixture, and I really enjoy this paint because it shows that this figure the jet has been through a lot of battles and etc, and thus the paint trip, and that is what I really enjoy about this aspect. And as you can see, we have a orange clear cockpit, which is really nice, and I just love the way they have all these details, that it just look beautiful to me. And it can open up, but then you won't see a fully decorated cockpit because that is the head of this wing over here. The back section of the jet is a shame because it shows that this is a very robot keyboard showing, and I really hate that. And it shows that Takara and Hasbro now focus more onto the robot mode other than the vehicle mode and the engineering, because as you can see clearly, this section here is the arm just bending in. Looking from below, you can see these two slots to store his weapon in the jet mode. We have his alternate hands up to the top, and his machine gun down below. And when you attach all the accessories, you can see that the machine gun is being way out too long in the back. I wish that Hasbro or Takara should have split the gun in two parts, and the barrels will be hidden inside the aircraft body. That would make more sense to me. Comparing the jet mode size with the Shatter jet mode, you can see the difference between these two jets. The size of Blitzwing is a lot bigger than Shatter's. This is not only the difference in scale of the Voyager and the Deluxe, but also the difference between the real scale of these two planes here, based on the size of the cockpit. And also, speaking about the cockpit, when comparing this to Off-Road Bumblebee, you can see that the scale of B is a little bit biased, but then when you put them together, they still look really nice. Now let's begin with the transformation. So by that I was expecting Blitzwing to have some kind of purple or yellow color scheme, but here we have him in a much more like Starscream's looks. That is kind of curious for me. The head sculpt is really intimidating. just like in the movie. You can see that beneath the chin is two clear orange details, which is shown that the whole face sculpt is made from the same orange clear plastic, but then they painted in, and this is a really shows of the paint abilities of the manufacturers, and I'm really impressed by this one. The fake orange part of the chest is actually just normal plastic, but not a clear. Maybe they did it for avoiding with the possibility of scratch or paint tripping. And I just love the way they use the bigger piston onto the waist in the transformation, just to describe the mechanical details of the body. The shame thing here is that there are no caps at all up to the chest, so when you're actually moving the arms, it can be a little bit too hard. Make it loose. And besides that, like I have just mentioned, the shoulder joint in this figure is particularly very tight, so it's just hard to move the arms without removing the whole upper body section. Into the back, there's nothing too different to talk about, and you can see there's a lot of gaps, and I think that if some third party is going to scale up this figure, they're gonna fill all that gaps in. The form of the arm is really strong, describing the muscles, especially with the hands with that open and close gimmick. The skirting armor is what I'm really impressed with the Blitzwing. It makes the waist section looks a lot stronger without any details. And if only anything I can complain about is I wish that they had more paint onto the lower body section of this figure. Talking about the accessories of Blitzwing, we have a machine gun that is suitable for handling both sides. It's got two pins to grip to the arms, and so that it will hold the guns better with the open. And I also expect some third-party figure to, scale this guy up and fix some of his little problems. And I think by that they could make him looks really great into adding onto my third-party collection. And that will be it for today. So I will catch you guys up later with some other Earthrise figure. And yeah, what do you think of this figure? Give me the comment in the comment section below, and follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys later. TonTon out.